What a day. The funny thing about Birmingham City is no matter how many things happen, no matter how many twists and turns go on, they always manage to surprise you. And I've said this from the beginning, one of the things about our club is that it's never easy. And it's always difficult, and that's why we keep right on. Even if we're talking in the past 12 months, sacking Rowett, bringing in Zola, letting Zola have too much time, almost getting relegated, Redknapp coming in, saving us with 3 games to go, staying up on the last day of the season again. It's just never a boring time with our football club. It's good in a way, but it also leaves you in a bit of a mess. Now I know there were a lot of fans that said Harry had to go, and I can't tell you right now if he was the right man for the job. However, I think Redknapp deserved more time. We found out last night, shortly after the game had ended, that Redknapp and Birmingham City had parted ways. And when I read this tweet, I was shocked. I thought it was one of them fake accounts on Twitter. I had no idea that he would be sacked so early. Only 2 days before he got sacked, one of our directors put a tweet saying that we don't believe in each other when we succeed. We have to believe in each other when we fail. 1 game later, 2 days, he's sacked. He might not be the influencer, but it's just funny. It's just really funny. Some people are happy to see Redknapp go, but for me, getting rid of him this early was a mistake. Now, a lot of you might know me because I've had a Redknapp tattoo, and it's been across Twitter. It's been all over Twitter, really, and on the news and stuff. That isn't anything to do with the reason I wanted Harry to stay, but I honestly don't think that chopping and changing managers is a good idea. I think our owners are thinking very short term. I think they're a bit naive, and I'm not sure who is influencing them or informing them, because a lot of their decisions have been rash. The ironic thing is that they gave Zola so much time. We had only 3 games to save ourselves from relegation, and then it comes to Redknapp and they completely flip it over, like they're overcompensating, like they're saying this time we're not going to give him so much time. I understand that, but he only assembled his full squad 2 weeks ago. Now, as dire as the Preston performance was, and it was terrible because we fell apart in the second half, I understand that more pressure could have been put on Redknapp after that. But to sack him is crazy, I think, this early. The results weren't good enough, but he only had 3 games with the full squad that he assembled, the full squad that he wanted, and fair play to the owners for backing him. However, one thing I think about our owners is that they have good hearts, they want the best for our club, but they are naive, and they don't understand football that well. It's not going to happen overnight, and a lot of fans need to think that as well. A lot of fans need to realise things aren't going to happen overnight, and there's a lot of impatience in football now. People want things right now, but if you look at where we've been in the past 5 years, we've been right down the very bottom. We've been playing the worst football we have for years. We've been selling all our players. We've had owners in jail. Things were starting to look up. When we came into this new season, we made a lot of signings, 14 new signings. We spent roughly around 20 million, but the results still weren't there. After the Leeds performance, I thought, okay, we lost, but we played well. Fair play. We'll go against a team like Preston. We'll give them a good game. We'll beat them. And it wasn't the result either. It weren't the result. It was the team falling apart once again. They just gave up. They go into that second half. They concede a silly goal. Every goal we give Preston was an easy goal. They didn't have to work hard at all. And typically, Jordan Hugill scored against us, one of our main targets in the summer. We all knew that was going to happen. I haven't scripted this video. I'm rambling on a bit, so I apologise if I am rambling. But I just need to vent a little bit, and I want to get your guys' opinions. What do you think of the Harry Redknapp sacking? Do you think it was the right decision? Do you think he should have been given any more time? Let me know in the comments. I think the owners want us to go up this season. They want us to get in the playoffs this season. And as good as that might be, it may be unrealistic because the amount of good teams in this league, we need to slowly build a squad. And I really thought if Redknapp built a squad and it didn't come in the top 6, maybe they were just outside, we would have seen some progress and been like, okay, let's keep building, let's do what we're doing. That didn't happen. I've always been one to stick by managers too long. I'll hold my hand up to that. But I feel like this was too soon for me. I really do. I think owners nowadays are too quick to pull the trigger. I really don't think chopping and changing managers is a good idea. But now, as much as I loved Harry, we've got to look forward. So we've got to say thank you, Harry. Thank you for saving us. Because you did save our club. You had 3 games. And people are saying it might have been Steve Cottrell as well. I know the difference between Blues at the end of last season and this season was that they had Steve Cottrell, but I don't know if it was all down to him. We're yet to find out. We could bring in Steve Cottrell, a lot of Blues fans would be happy, and he might not do a good job. We don't know. I don't know who I'd want. The odds are looking at Aitor Karanka and Steve Cottrell. They look like the ones odds on to be next manager for Birmingham City, and for me, I'd take either of them. I hope we get a new manager in quickly, but then again, it's got to be the right manager. It's got to be the right one for the job, because you can bring someone in quickly and have them sacked by Christmas. I wonder what the odds are on us getting another manager and them getting sacked before Christmas. Because the way the owners are looking at the minute, if you don't get instant success, you're gone. I think Harry will retire now. I think Harry started to fall in love with the game when he came back to Blues and saved us on that last day of the season. I think he really fell in love with the game again, and he remembered what it was like to feel success. And I really think he did want to push that and continue and get more success by taking us into the top 6. And he's always spoken very kindly of Blues, and he's connected with the fans, unlike Zola. But we are fans, we are not the owners. They've made the decision and we've got to live by it now. Whenever things like this happen, it's a shocking time. I was very shocked when Rowett got sacked, but there's always an air of excitement when you've got no manager. Who's going to come in? What is their style of play going to be? Are we going to see a new Birmingham City? Anyway, I think I'll leave it there. I don't want to ramble on too much, but I just thought I had to say something because I'm shocked. That second half against Preston was just appalling, and I think the players have got to take some of the blame as well. It seemed like they just can't be bothered, rather than it's this tactic or it's that tactic or they're not gelled. They're just like they're not bothered at all. Let me know what you thought anyway. What would your starting lineup be against Derby? Who do you want our manager to be as well? Would you take Karanka? Would you take Cottrell? Let me know. I wonder if it's going to be another big name, but one thing I'm happy about is that it's certainly not going to be Roy Hodgson. Anyway, thank you for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought and subscribe if you are new. I will see you next time.